This is table number one. Let's just say things escalated quickly. All right, everyone, welcome back to the basement. And I have another auction video for you. This one's a doozy. I picked up 110 lots out of the 480 they were selling, spent close to $3,400. Normally the spend's right around $1,600, so we spent double that, and it was a fun time. Got a lot of good stuff, and we'll dive in and show you. Got my handy dandy sheet here just to walk through the numbers. Spent buying 110. I don't remember how much I spent on everything. And then for those of you who don't know, I am Jeff. I'm a part-time eBay reseller. I'll do some unboxings. This is an auction video that have items I went and picked up at a local auction. And we'll dive into each item. I'll be talking through each one, and we'll go from there. But first up, I've got a bunch of ink. If you guys don't know, printer ink, toner especially, sells very, very fast and sells for a lot of money. I did have to pay up for a number of these items, but because they sell so fast, I wasn't too concerned, even just making, 40, 50 bucks. I think this one I spent like $70 on. I got a lot of 3 of these for maybe 110. Got this 2-pack for 160, and I already sold a set for 180 or 179.99 free shipping. So moving fast. I haven't listed any of this one's stuff yet. Next up, a Fuji Film Instamax. I got a couple of these in a prior auction. They sold for 60 bucks. I think I spent $20 on it. So good little flip there. And it was strange. Early on, I was winning everything. Maybe my competition wasn't in the auction yet, except the ink. I was buying stuff I normally don't buy just because it was so cheap. One of those items being this Kirby shampoo carpet set. I got this for $7. It sells for 60. So definitely a lot of good stuff, a lot of good deals early on. Next up, we got this really cool Star Wars, figure. I guess it's a figure of the ship. I actually got 2 of these. It's a Propel Special Collector's Edition. I thought I'd get more for these. I looked up the other one, and my cousin goes and picks these things up. He didn't know what I bought. They didn't give it to me. I called them. They don't have it. So I assume they accidentally gave it to someone else, which is unfortunate because that was about a $100 item, $150 item, and I spent $51 on that. Spent $50 on this as well. Some of them have been going for 70, 80 bucks, but I'll probably list it for 100 plus shipping. It is heavy, so we'll see, but not bad there. Next up, this was a mistake on my part. I thought I was getting the Joy-Cons. So this is just a charger. I spent $24 on it. They sell for $35 maybe, but I did just get my kids a Switch, so we'll probably keep it ourselves. And just remember, it took me a while to get high on my own supply, so a lot of times when I'm doing these buys, I will not keep stuff for myself, but in this instance, because there's no money to be made, we'll just hang on to this. A couple cars here. So these are FAO Schwartz cars. I got them for $6 a piece. They sell for maybe $16 to $20. FAO Schwartz, if you guys don't know, is a Toys R Us brand. So some of the older stuff does actually very well. I did look these up before I bought them, and $6 was the most I wanted to spend, and that's what I got them for. All right. And my wife and I did do a St. Patrick's Day run this morning, so I'm a little tired. So if I'm not a ball of energy as normal, I apologize. But I got Ascend timers, smart in-wall timers. There had to be maybe 4 or 5 lots of these. I probably got 2 out of 3. I bought this for around $40, $45, I believe. And each one goes for about 45 bucks. So not a bad flip there, or will be a bad flip. And getting 2 items, again, multiple quantity listing, brand new. You guys have heard me say it multiple times. Less amount of time invested, it's not a big deal. And speaking of multi-quantity listings, there's a lot of lots of these Legrand Adorn switches that are odd shapes. They're square switches. Never seen anything like this, but they're square. And some of these, they average probably anywhere from $35 to $45. I've gotten a lot or 2 of these last auction or a prior auction, and sold through them all. I got them for a lot cheaper in the last auction, but you spent about 45, 50 bucks for a lot of 4 of these and got, I don't know, 3, 4 lots of them. I already have some listed. Another multiple quantity item or multiple of the same items, some Levitt or Lutron switches. I think I've shown these in a prior video or at least an unboxing. You know, these average maybe $15 to $20 a piece, and was getting them on average for about $4, $5 when buying a lot of 4 or 5. They were putting these in maybe 4 or 5, lots of 4 or 5. Some garage door openers, universal Chamberlain garage door opener. Got 2 of these. Spent like $12 a piece on them. They go for a little over $20, $25. So maybe make a quick $5 at the end of the day there. Here's an item you guys have seen before: a Furrion stainless steel inlet. And I'm curious. I just listed 2 of these. Got 2 more. And I've been getting an email from the company saying I'm not listing it at their minimum price. So curious if any of you guys have gotten those emails before. I'll pop it up on the screen, kind of what it looks like. I've gotten a few with the last auction. I bought a bunch of Sylvania light bulbs, or a couple auctions ago. Getting an email from Sylvania, and then another brand I've seen this minimum price, price request or minimum pricing, policy. I think it's what it's called, requirement policy. Those are like 3 companies I've seen so far. And Klein, Sylvania, and now Furrion. And I've gotten some Klein stuff here. Speaking of Klein, got a bunch of these. And this is stuff I normally wouldn't get in the auction because it was going too expensive. I think I got these for, on average, $12 to $13. And I got 3, 4 lots of them. And, this item alone will sell for about $20, $25, then get a nice little 100-foot laser distance meter, and that should be another 10 to 15 bucks. So not bad. Probably all in $40 in sales. Got them for $13 a piece. Another repeat item from the auctions, not that you guys have seen, but something I've bought before, just the Badland winches. This is a Harbor Freight deal. They sell for about 45, 50 bucks, and got them all for, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them for $20 a piece on average. And then some breakers, breaker. I got 2 Murray breakers. I got this for 44 bucks. It was competitive. There's about maybe 4 or 5 other of the exact same one. And this is the only one I won at $44. Some were going for 47, 48, 44 was my comfort zone. And because they sell maybe for about $40 each, so 44 and 80. And if you guys haven't watched before, there's a 15% buyer premium on all this stuff. So when I'm saying I got it for 12 bucks, 20 bucks, whatever it might be, tack on 15%, I'm not doing that math. But I am exempt from tax because I have the reseller certificate in the state of New York. Don't have to pay that 8.25% or whatever it is. Next up, there was some good amount of boat lights. So these are LED port and starboard lights. Got them for on average about $10, and I couldn't find this exact one as far as comps go, but it's got a price tag of $67 on it. I haven't scanned it in yet, but I would guess $30 to $40. I got 3 of them, so not a bad little deal. I don't know if someone wasn't really checking these out, or I noticed that if people can't find the item, they're not willing to take an educated guess. So there's, in the next table I bring out, there's a few of those items where, you got to be willing to take an educated guess. You got to be willing to say, okay, I know this is going to sell for at least 30 bucks based on what some of the other brands and some of the other ones are. And it'll come with experience. I've been doing this for over 5 years now, selling a number of items, just garage sales, estate sales. And this is the 10th auction I've bought stuff from this place. So you got to be willing to take that educated guess. It's going to work out really well for me. And those were really the best or the most profitable items. So, speaking of another light, this is a Seablaze underwater LED light, and the comps were all over the place. Some were selling for $300, some were selling for $150. Couldn't find this exact one as well, but got it for $73. So a bigger ticket item, but I comfortably think we can get $200 plus for this right here. Another large multiple quantity item, this universal ceiling fan remote. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these on average, 10 to 12 bucks, and they should sell for $35 each, free shipping. So not a bad load. This one's open, unfortunately, but you know, the rest of them are all sealed with no problems. If you guys don't remember, this is all coming from a closed down pawn shop. You know, I don't know, they closed down 3-4 years ago. All the items have been in storage, and it's just all new in-box stuff, a lot of new in-box stuff, and they're finally starting to auction it off. Got 4 or 5 of these battery charging kits. These are Xbox One battery chargers. Got them for $5 to $6, maybe $7 a piece. Have one listed right now for $23, free shipping. So again, nice $5 profit, multiple quantity item. Now this was probably one of the scores of the auction. They had these Brita filters. They're 2 packs, 4 in a lot. So there's, you know, 4 boxes in a lot, and I got them on average about $20, and each one of these should sell for 25 plus. So it's at 120 into 100 in sales, fees, shipping. You know, you're probably looking at $45 in profit on all these items. Maybe I'll lot them up together, but chances are I'll just take a picture of the silver one, take a picture of the white one. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 of each box. So 24 sets. Again, should be some good money. And Brita stuff sells very quick, so it should be good, quick seller, and profitable. Next up, some more Furion. I'm sure I'll get an email once I list this bad boy, but this is I don't even know what this is. And honestly, I didn't even look this one up. I just knew I was getting it cheap enough. You know, I think I got it for sub $10 or right around $10, and that's a connector. So hoping we could get at least $25 for this. This was a shot in the dark. I got 2 of them. Again, the competition wasn't there early, so I bought some stuff I didn't really have bought before. Then they started showing up maybe after the first 100 lots and started bidding me up and all sorts of stuff. And we had a nice little back and forth on a few items. One of the items that weren't the back and forth were these Yale August connectors, just a connected by August. What is it? A like wireless lock kit. Got 3 of them. Spent $30 on average for these. Got 3 different ones, and should get 60 plus on each of them. And then speaking of competition, that's what I was about to say, is I did get a lot more DVDs, but didn't get them cheap. There was a bunch of seasons, Beastmaster, Family Matters, you want to go back to TGI Fridays, Sons of Anarchy, and these lots were on average, you would either be about 4 or 5 seasons, and probably got 3 or 4 of them for $60 to $70. The last lot that was listed, the guy just kept bidding me up, and it was the last lot. I get competitive, so I just threw up a large bid of like $85, and he just outbid me by 86, and I was so thankful, because I started looking into each season, and maybe it would have sold for 120 after all said and done, and then he had shipping. I probably would have lost money on that lot. So happy he outbid me, happy the competition was there. And that's it for table 1. I'm going to set up table 2. We'll show you guys what else I got right next. All right, table number 2. And just like that, another table full of stuff. I'm going to try to go through these even faster. I don't want you guys to have a 40-minute auction unboxing, I guess you would say. But let's dive right in. So this is table number 2. This is the rest of the stuff I did get at the auction. Start with just this item right here. I've had these before. I actually paid like $120, $130 the last auction they had, and got 6 of these for on average about $50 a piece. I did have one listed for $350. It hasn't sold yet, but there's not many on the market, so I didn't want to let too many more people have these and then kind of cut into my pricing. So I did drop the price of that one, the one I have listed, to $229, and we'll see if it sells. I've seen comps for about $200, $300, so they should be selling. So I just dropped the price and turned on offers, and I got 6 of these, again, on average, $50 a piece. Next up, this is some Anderson window hardware. So this was one of those items, again, that early on didn't have any competition bidding, really. I got 2 of these for, on average, about $30 a piece, just sliding glass door hardware. I saw one sold for $85, but I think we get even more than that. There's really not much listed like this, so I'll probably list it for $100, $120, free shipping. Next up, this is an item that they've been selling a lot of. I don't know, maybe 50, 60 different Braun thermometers, and I haven't bought any of them yet, but the price was right. These were on average about $15 a piece, and they sell for about $40. The boxes are a little damaged, but I got 5 of them, again, on average for $15 a piece. And again, another item that I normally haven't been able to buy because people have just been bidding it up early on. So I don't know if someone was not there, whatever it might have been, I'm thankful for it. And that's why you got to be consistent, show up every week or to every auction, every opportunity, because you just never know. You never know what's going to happen, if someone's going to be there that wasn't there. So I got these DeWalt walkie-talkies. They should sell for about $100, and I got them for about $40, $45, I believe, $44. If you want to look at the model, it's the DXFRS 800. And then kind of going on that, there was another DeWalt in the last video, or in the last table, that I didn't talk about. Again, another DeWalt item. A lot of the tools and all that stuff, it tends to be a bidder in there that's buying a lot of the tools and a lot of the DeWalt stuff. I got these for, I think, $30 or so. So not bad to get those. And then a familiar item. 2 auctions ago, I got 10 or 12 of these Bauer batteries, and on average, last time paid about $8. This time even cheaper. Got them on average for about maybe $7 a battery, and I've sold through the 10 I got in the last auction already. What are they listed for? $26.97 free shipping, and they do go first class. So, you know, about $10 in profit on each one, $60 there. Another item that was, again, this early on. I don't know why I keep saying it, but because it's true, I guess that's why I've been saying it. But it's been great. This is a lock that they've listed before. Normally they're going about $80, $90, and one did go $80, $90. This one, for whatever reason, I got for $60 and should sell for about $130. So not bad. It's one of those touch to open smart locks. Any more tools? Yeah, I'll do that. And then another tool. This is a just an impact wrench, Coleman PowerMate. Price tag right here says it was $79.99 at one point, but I got this for maybe $12. It was super cheap, super cheap. I didn't even look it up. Just like, hey, $12 impact wrench. Worst case scenario, I'll sell it for $30. But I think I should be able to get $50+ for this. Again, I don't think there was many listed. And along the same lines, you know, these were 2 items that I could find no comps for. No comps. They are figures. The brand is Artbox. They're all Japanese writing. So I assume they're hard to get in America. Maybe, maybe not. But I then wasn't really able to find too much out there. You know, anything that was out there was coming from Japan. After looking them up, they averaged, I think this one's $40 and this one's $60, and on average, again, $10 a piece. So really good buys. Just because something's not showing a comp or you can't find the comp for it doesn't mean it's not worth buying. And I know I said that earlier, but want to reiterate it because it's going to be beneficial in this instance here. As I was unboxing, I found the item I thought my cousin didn't pick up. This is a Star Wars Bounty Hunter Bosk, scale 110. And one I saw was about 120, 130. Again, paid about $50 for it. So, found it, thankfully. I'll have to email the auction company and say sorry for the runaround. But I thought it was going to be a bigger box, similar to the ship. All right, what else have we gone? So you guys saw a bunch of these last week, but got the more SH Fig Arts, and there was only 1, 2, 3. I got them all. I bought them all. And last week I couldn't really buy. There's a lot more competition. And I think when someone just sees one-offs, maybe they don't want to stick around or don't want to be there or don't want to, I don't know what it is. But got this one for $27, and I've already sold one for $65 or have it listed for $65, so that's a good little deal. And then this, I don't recall what I got it for, but I remember it being a good deal as well, just because no one else was really bidding on it. Same thing here. These were going for a lot more expensive last week. I'll put comps of them up there, and I think this one was again around maybe 40 or so bucks. And another Fig Arts, I don't even know how you would say that, but a little different. Fig Arts Zero, not even gonna try. But for a low price, they got it for 10 or 11 bucks. Smart, what is this? Smart switch or smart plug. Got it for $8. I did not look it up. A lot of these smart, home stuff, just worth money. So if you're at a garage sale or something, you see some new in-box smart home, I'm sure it's worth picking up. Maybe not. Maybe I make a fool of myself and say it's good money, but I think we should probably be able to get at least 25, 30 bucks for it. And these were on the table last time as well that I forgot to go through. These are OttLight bulbs. And OttLight's just like a desk lamp or some sort of lamp, which I bought a bunch of those with the first auction they ever had. And these bulbs I got for 15 bucks, and each one sells for about $15. A little quick Homeline surge breaker. I think I got it for maybe about 15 to 20 bucks, and should sell for $40 plus. Icon wrench, got this for 25 bucks and should sell for $45 to $50. So it's a flex head 90 tooth half-inch drive wrench. Now on to some of the fun stuff, and there's not much left actually. Couple Legos, you know me, these are both retired, so I was paying up for what they were selling for, but not much. There wasn't really a toy buyer at the auction. The SH Figures did not sell really super high, and these Legos didn't sell super high. I can't remember what I got them for. 110 lots, a lot to remember. But if I have to guess, I think I got them for around 35, 40 bucks. And this one, I believe, or this one of them, already selling for $80 plus. And then I'll probably list them both for like 100 plus, and just wait for the day that there's less and less supply out there. These are, I have so many of these, so if anyone wants bunchums, whatever they are, some toy that connects, I've got maybe another 10 behind me in the crawl space, and they've been listing these every week. I wasn't going to buy them, but no one was, they were so cheap I had to. I think I got them on average for $7 a piece. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've sold 1 or 2 of them for $39.99. They're just really slow sellers, and I already have 12 of them. So it'll be worth it. I'll hang on to them for the next 3 years, and if I sell another 2, 3 more, I'll be in the profit, and then everything else after that will be worth good money. Now this is a crushed box. Doesn't look like the toy's damaged, but I got it for $5. This toy itself was selling for 30 plus, so $5, 30 plus, damaged box, maybe, and who knows, here's some scotch tape, but it doesn't look like it's been used. Actually, it does look like it's been used and returned, so this might just be garbage, or we'll see what's happening there. But $5, took a chance on it. I wonder, a lot of people didn't bid on this, so I wonder if they go to the auction and look at the stuff. I'm not driving a half hour to go check the stuff out. I've been buying enough, so I'm not investing my time to do that. Probably should though, one of these days, and kind of inspect the inventory or inspect the items. And then last up are these SH Fig Arts Harry Potter. This is Hermione Granger. On average, spent $28 on her, and got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and they should sell for about 50 to 60 bucks. And they're small. Boxes are in okay condition. Not a bad buy. I think that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. I know it's a longer one. I did go a little crazy. It did escalate, but Got a lot of good stuff. I'll try to calculate the profit and show you guys at the end here. But really appreciate you joining me. If you do like this content, please like, subscribe. Let me know what else you like to see. I'm going to be wrapping up those Amazon coffin boxes probably in the next month or two. And, if these auctions stop, I don't know, there have been 10 of them. I don't know how much more this pawn shop had in inventory, but, the honey hole can only last for so long. And then the summer's around the corner. We'll be doing some garage sales and having a lot more fun out there when it gets a little bit warmer. But thanks again. Have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.